Hi everyone. So lots of people who are overweight will blame it on a slow metabolism. So, they're struggling to lose weight. So it's like, oh, my metabolism's really slow. But there's actually little evidence to support this claim. And actually, when you look at the research, it will show that overweight people sometimes have a faster metabolism than thinner people, because the larger the body requires more energy to carry out basic bodily functions. So people tend to eat more than they give themselves credit for. So when we ask people to fill out MyFitnessPal, with the calories they consume on a daily basis, most people will underreport. Most people will forget, and it's not that they're dishonest, they just forget things. So they're normally consuming more calories than they think. And quite often the reason people are putting on weight isn't because of a slow metabolism, it's because they're eating and drinking more calories than they're burning off. And that may be a really hard thing to accept, especially when you feel that you're doing everything right. But staying on top of the number of calories you eat is key to losing weight and keeping it off. If you lose weight too fast, that can slow your metabolism down as well, because if you're not consuming enough calories, your body will start breaking down your muscle. So the calorie restricted diets can really slow your metabolism down, because if you're breaking down the muscle, you're actually going to be having a slow metabolism. So the more muscle mass you have, the faster your metabolism. So less muscle, a slower metabolism. Then it becomes a lot easier to cut out that body fat, and start coming off that diet. So that's why we do the weight training with weights, to keep that muscle mass there. There's certain foods and drinks that they say can boost your metabolism, things like green tea, black coffee, spices. The evidence behind these claims is a little weak, so just be careful with that. And whilst you don't have much control over the speed of your metabolism, you can control how many calories you burn by being active. The more active you are, the more calories you're going to burn. So some people who are said to have a fast metabolism, people have often said to me, oh, it's all right for you. They're just more active. Maybe more fidgety, more active, constantly moving, constantly moving around. So the three most effective ways of burning more calories is aerobic exercise, strength training, and generally being more active. So basically, to speed your metabolism up, you need to move. You need to get moving. You need to spend less time sitting down. This program isn't about counting calories. That's not what we want you to do. It isn't about going on a diet. It's about managing your food intake, being aware of what your food intake is, still eating the foods you want, still having a glass of wine at the weekend or a G&T, still having a slice of birthday cake. All of those things, you can still have. You just need to be aware of how active you've been. So if you've had a sluggish day, where you haven't perhaps done as much, you don't need to eat as much food. So it's looking at your food as your fuel. The other thing is the strength training that we're doing. We're using weights, we're keeping our muscle mass. That's what we're trying to do, because that muscle mass deteriorates as the years go on. And I don't mean when you're my age, I mean from 30, 35, we start losing muscle mass. So it's really important that we keep doing that. And as females, it's good to keep that bone density high. And we'll do that by being active and by strength training. So if you've got any questions about this at all, drop me a message, leave me a comment, let me know that you've watched this video. It's all part of your accountability. Okay, speak to you all soon. Bye for now.